Mrs. Agnes O'Corey was known in her village as a strong woman, the kind who spoke her mind and believed respect was earned, not given. She raised her only son, Daniel O'Corey, alone after her husband passed away when Daniel was just 8 years old. From that day on, Agnes poured everything she had into her son. He became her pride, her strength, and the proof that her suffering was not in vain. Daniel grew up kind, hard-working, and gentle, almost too gentle, according to his mother. When he moved to the city for work, Agnes believed it was only temporary. She never imagined another woman would become the center of his life. That woman was Amina Bello. Amina was calm, soft-spoken, and deeply family-oriented. She met Daniel at work and their bond grew naturally. When Daniel brought Amina home to introduce her to his mother, Agnes smiled politely, but her heart was guarded. She feared losing her son, feared becoming invisible in his new life. Despite her doubts, Daniel married Amina, and soon they were blessed with 3 children. Mariam, the first daughter, gentle and thoughtful. Yusuf, the playful middle child. Zainab, the baby, always smiling. At first, Agnes tried to be involved. She visited often, corrected Amina constantly, and insisted things be done the right way, her way. Amina endured it quietly, believing patience would bring peace. But patience has limits. Agnes criticized Amina's cooking, her parenting, even the way she spoke to Daniel. She told neighbors, "My son was different before marriage." Daniel tried to balance both women, but his silence often hurt his wife more than his mother's words. One evening, after a long day, Amina finally spoke up. "Daniel, I respect your mother, but I feel like a stranger in my own home." Daniel promised to talk to Agnes, but when he did, Agnes felt betrayed. "So now your wife has turned you against me?" she asked, tears filling her eyes. The distance grew, then life changed suddenly. Daniel fell seriously ill. Hospital visits became routine, and fear settled heavily in the family. Amina stayed by Daniel's side day and night, managing the children, work, and hospital bills. Agnes watched quietly. For the first time, she truly saw the weight Amina carried. One night, Agnes arrived late at the hospital and found Amina asleep on a chair, holding Daniel's hand. The children were curled up beside her. Agnes's heart broke. Weeks later, Daniel recovered. On the day he was discharged, Agnes asked Amina to walk with her outside. "My daughter," she said softly, her voice trembling. "I thought loving my son meant protecting him from everyone, even you. But I was wrong." Tears flowed freely between them. From that day, things slowly changed. Not perfectly, but honestly. Agnes learned to step back. Amina learned to speak up with respect. Daniel learned that love means choosing peace every day. And the grandchildren, Mariam, Yusuf, and Zainab, grew up in a home where mistakes were forgiven, love was learned, and family was no longer a battlefield, but a bridge.